everybody! Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bre'sBooks. Here to do something a little bit different than book-relatedness today. I brought my sister Grace with me here again to help me with the anime tag. If you've seen some of our other videos we did together, we talked about how much we both love watching anime, and so I got tagged. I think I got tagged. Maybe I didn't. Either way, I'm doing this tag because I wanted to.
Because it's awesome.
There's about 10-ish questions that we wanted to talk about today. We'll try to go through them quick. Grace has like a long list of answers for some of them, but we'll try to go as fast as we can.
Some of them.
So, Grace, would you tell us the question for number one?
So, number one is, what is your favorite opening song to an anime? So, would you like to answer?
Go first.
Lady, we're both ladies.
Well, younger ladies.
Youngest, the little sister. Okay, so my favorites were, I had a few, and it was hard to narrow down, but School Rumble was one, because it was just an upbeat, fun, kind of silly song. Angel Beats had a beautiful piano opening, and I play piano, so that's kind of, you know, I love piano. So anyway, Inuyasha opening number 2, I don't really know what season it's from. It's either season 1 or 2. I'm gonna guess 2. But it just had a very upbeat, fun opening. Like, I'm watching Inuyasha. I feel like I'm watching a cool anime.
Okay, so I narrowed it down to one because I wanted to make this, you know, succinct. So I obviously had to go with the opening song to the Ouran High School Hosts Club
Classic.
Series, because that song gets in your head and it's super catchy. So I will try to link all the songs we've mentioned down below. I don't know if I'll be able to find all Grace's, but I will try. And so if you want to check those songs out and give them a listen, they'll be in the description.
So question 2 is your favorite plot or concept from anime. So mine, I limited to 3. Wow. So first one, Fruits Basket. If you like anime at all, have you ever seen Fruits Basket? It's amazing. It's a fun, cool plot. I love the whole use of the zodiacs and what happens if they're hugged by people, and it's funny. And another one is Sword Art Online, and I love the idea because I'm a video gamer as well, so that was kind of a cool world to dive into, where what would happen if you got stuck inside of a virtual reality. And then lastly, Full Metal Alchemist, I thought was an amazing, incredible plot with these two brothers and all that they went through after trying to resurrect their mother, and you know, all these things. But those are like my top 3 good plots.
I just remembered that I didn't know what your answers were. My 2, because I actually had 2, was Fruits Basket and SAO, so yeah, I agree with what she said. Question
3 is the overrated or most popular anime that we didn't like.
Okay.
So for me,
we're gonna disagree on this one.
Mine, oh yes. So one of mine, which probably a lot of people out there love, and I do not, is Death Note. Death Note, for me, it was really dark. It was just, it's just, like, I watched, I don't even think I made it through an entire episode. I'm just like, nope, this is not for me. Sorry to those people out there who like that series. I never got into it. More power to you. Yeah, more power to you. Everybody to each their own.
Mine was FMA. That's one of her favorites now, because she just recently watched it, but I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. It was too dark for me. I didn't like. They killed my favorite characters, and I'm still upset about it. Okay, I haven't let it go. So anyway, let's move on before I lose it.
Number 4 is dubbed or subbed anime. Preference, yeah, preference. So for both of us, I mean, we prefer dubbed. Me, I always will favor dubbed over sub, because I sometimes multitask when I watch, so I don't want to have to read subs. But if an anime is really good, I will put up with the subs. Now, she's more forgiving. I'm like,
yeah, as long as I don't start an anime with dubs, I'm totally fine with subs, because I can't multitask. I am not a multitasking person, so when I'm watching anime, I am just watching anime, and so I don't mind if I have to read subs, as long as I didn't get used to a dubbed voice actors in the same series. I don't like changing the voices for characters I've already watched.
Number 5, the slow start anime that we liked. Like, it started off slow, and then we ended up liking it. So for me, for me, it was slow, was Clannad. Clannad is a very popular romance drama anime, and for me, I loved it. It's just, it was really slow starting. Like, I almost gave up on it in the very, very beginning. But I wanted to see what happened in the end. So that was one for me. And then my second one was Steins Gate. That one I just watched pretty recently. And fabulous plot. It was slow. And once again, I almost gave up on it. So anyway, but I ended up liking it. So cool.
Yeah, I would agree with Clannad. It is one you kind of have to have a lot of patience with.
Yes.
It has a really good ending, especially the sequel. What is it called? Clannad
Afterstory.
Clannad Afterstory. Really brings the whole story together in kind of a weird and interesting way. But yeah, definitely you have to get through a lot of episodes where nothing is really happening.
It's true. It's sad but true. And if you've seen it, you know. It's like there's some good parts, but it's slow. Let's be real. Let's
my
be honest.
answer for that question was Noragami. Now, me and Grace are really both big fans of Noragami. We just recently watched it a few months ago. Watched both seasons that are out. And that's a newer anime as well. And when I first started watching it, like last year sometime, I just watched like the first episode. And I got bored and didn't catch my interest. But when we watched it together, it was like, how did I not love this? It's amazing. So it's a really good one to check out if you haven't seen it.
Number 6. Favorite male and female characters. So I probably have a longer list. I mean, it's hard to narrow this down, but in a nutshell, we're just gonna
ramble off names.
Let's ramble off names, but honestly, there are a ton. So here we go. So for me, pretty much, and I'm sure we can agree with this, fairy tale characters. The fairy tale guild, all of them.
Especially the main 6.
Yes. It's like, if you've seen fairy tale, you know where we're at on that. It's like hard to narrow down because they're all hilarious and great and have their own cool quirks. Anyway, and then for me, I love Kirito and Asuna from SAO. And then Inuyasha and Kagome, because once again, like I said, first anime and they're cute and, you know, fun. So, what's your...
Oh, that was a shorter list than I was expecting.
I forgot some. Alphonse and...
I knew this was going to be true.
I forgot one. Alphonse and the Elric brothers. Wow, Alphonse and... What is his name? I'm
Call
totally
yourself
blanking.
a fan.
No, why didn't I write this down?
Elric. So mine were... Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, so my answers for
I'm gonna
question 6
re-record
were the character Seki from My Name is Seki. Seki is just like a fun-loving, like, rebel student. Like, he's always playing some game or, like, entertaining himself when he's supposed to be studying, and it's really funny. And then Kyo from Fruits Basket is another one of my favorites. Little red-haired cat character. I have a near and dear place for my heart for him. Obi from Snow White with red hair. I feel for Obi so much. He's on the wrong end of the love triangle, and I feel bad for him, and he's so cute. And I also really like Hiyori from Noragami. I really like her like fun and upbeat, positive personality. And Kobato from Kobato has another great personality, and Sawako from Kimi ni Todoke has another really adorable personality. She just wants to fit in and have friends, and
highly misunderstood because people think she's a
and
horror
obviously
character.
Shiryuki from Snow White with red hair as well. Yes. She's a very strong female lead character. So those are some of my male and female lead characters.
You had more than me on that one. Number 7, what anime deserves more attention? So for me, Brianna mentioned was Kobato. That one is kind of like it's
off the wall.
It's off the wall. It's like it's not really too much hype about it, but we watched it not together but separately. But it was so cute and it was lighthearted and the characters were likable. My last one for that one is Say I Love You. This one is adorable and you're rooting for the characters and it's very relatable.
Mine was Kobato as well. I don't think I've heard anybody else mention it before, and I think it's really worth the watch. And also, My Neighbor Seki, like I mentioned in the previous question, really cute, fun series, needs more love, especially for how short it is. There's no reason not to watch it.
The next one is just what anime merchandise do we have? And we are sporting 2 objects of near and dear to our heart. Fairy tale emblem right here. Yeah,
Get closer.
very close.
That's what it looks like, in case you can't see.
Yeah.
We showed them in our sister tag video, I believe.
Yes.
So if you've seen that, we will have the same necklace as them. We don't actually have that much anime merchandise. It's pretty sad.
It's very sad with how much we like it.
But I also have this necklace here. It's not strictly speaking anime, but it is like a Japanese symbol, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like it means friend or something like that. It's something positive, don't worry about it. And then I have this Totoro pillow I had shipped. It's actually just like a pillowcase, and I had to buy the pillow separately, and sadly the pillow I ordered isn't big enough for the pillowcase. But it's still, sorry. Totoro was giving Grace a high five in the eyeball.
Yes.
And so this is my Totoro pillow, and I love it because it reminds me of all things Ghibli, and I love Studio Ghibli movies, and I didn't bring mine.
Miyazaki, he is an amazing...
I own a couple of the Studio Ghibli movies, and I forgot to bring them. So I have Whisper of the Heart and...
When the Wind Rises?
No,
just kidding.
Ponyo. I own those two. I want to collect more of them, but they're so expensive.
They are expensive, let's be real.
And then we have a few DVDs set series, and then I also have some fairy tale stickers I got off eBay. God bless eBay.
Yeah.
And I also have this little happy keychain. He's so cute.
Hi, sir.
Hi, sir.
So great. Yeah, I own a lot of animes like via iTunes. I've bought some through iTunes, so I don't have like the cases for those, but I have like Inuyasha on iTunes. I have pretty much 90% of Fairy Tail, except for the current season, on iTunes, so that's cool.
We really haven't been watching anime for that long, just like in the last 5 years or so we've gotten into it.
Next one is favorite platonic relationship or bond in anime. And for me, the first one easily comes to mind is the Elric brothers from Full Metal Alchemist.
Who she still can't remember the names of.
My other one is Sango and Kohaku from Inuyasha. Brother and sister relationship. Their backstory is so tragic. If you've seen Inuyasha, it's like, it rips your heart out.
Okay, so for mine, I put Honey and Mori Senpai from Moranda High School Host Club. It is so cute. They have this like servant master sort of bond. Basically, they treat each other like brothers and like best friends, and it's so fun to watch. I also put Shiryuki and Ryu. Shiryuki is from Snow White with red hair, and she's the female lead, and Ryu is like the herbalist master. He's like 12, and he's like this little kid that's like
so cute.
He's like got social anxiety, and he just like naps and like does all this herbal, and he's like super genius, but he becomes good friends with Shiryuki, and it's just so cute.
Edward Elric. I just looked it up because it was going to drive me crazy otherwise. I'm sorry, fans, because I knew it. Final question. Yay. So the last question is what we are currently watching.
Oh, geez.
So, yeah. So, funny story. For me, I currently watch like 10 animes at once. I'm cool like that, and I can pay attention.
Depends on our mood.
It depends on my mood. And I am currently watching, let's see, Fairy Tail Zero, Fairy Tail Current as well. Waiting for the English dubs. So long.
So much.
Another one is Rurouni Kenshin. It's on Netflix right now, and it's that one's kind of on pause just because it's not like priority for me. Norn 9.
Comment down below your favorite animes that you think we should check out. If you haven't heard of this video, we would love to see.
Yeah.
Also, some that she has not mentioned that I am currently watching is Sainkoku Monogatari.
Oh.
It's an older one, but it's on, you can watch it free on YouTube, and it's pretty good. And also Yakate Japan, which is about like a bread maker in Japan, and I've only watched the first episode, but I'm determined to watch more because I really liked that first episode.